The San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railway first began operation in the U.S. state of Texas in 1886. It was developed by Uriah Lott and businessmen of San Antonio as a direct route from the city to Aransas Bay on the Texas Gulf Coast. It was eventually absorbed in the 20th century by Southern Pacific. Background: Uriah Lott, a transportation entrepreneur, engaged his friends Richard King and contractor Mifflin Kennedy in development of 3 railroad lines in Texas to improve connections from major cities to smaller ones, and to trading areas in Mexico. The Corpus Christi, San Diego and Rio Grande narrow-gauge railroad connected Corpus Christi and Laredo. The St. Louis, Brownsville and Mexico Railway ran from Houston to Brownsville through the Rio Grande Valley and related stops, supported by businessmen from San Antonio. The San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railway was developed to connect San Antonio with Aransas Bay on Texas Gulf Coast, where a deepwater port was being developed. Lott, Texas was named in the developer's honor. Line history: the San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railway Company was incorporated in 1884, to fulfill the need for a direct railway route from San Antonio to Mexico. Augustus Belknap became president of the company's board of directors, all of whom were businessmen in San Antonio. George Polk was the surveyor. With no progress upon completion of Polk's survey, Belknap was replaced by Lott as president of the board. He gained support in the state legislature from Representative Mifflin Kennedy. Construction began in 1885, and the first train rolled out on the line in 1886. The railroad went into receivership in 1890. After a corporate reorganization whereby Southern Pacific acquired the majority of the stock, the receivership was lifted in 1892, as Section 5 of Article 10 of the Texas Constitution prohibited common control of parallel railroads. In 1903, the Southern Pacific Railway was sued by the Texas Railroad Commission. Southern Pacific lost the lawsuit and was compelled to divest itself of ownership of the San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railway. In 1924, a change in statutes allowed Southern Pacific to regain control of the railway. The Southern Pacific relegated the San Antonio and Aransas Pass Railway into a secondary system and instead leased the track of the defunct San Antonio, Uvalde and Gulf Railroad on the route from San Antonio to Corpus Christi, now part of the Union Pacific Railroad. In 1934, the Southern Pacific consolidated the San Antonio and Aransas Pass into the Texas and New Orleans subsidiary road.